What's going on, guys? My name is Vincilla, and welcome back to yet another Binding of Isaac Repentance Plus video. And for today, we're going to be going ahead and going into our Eden run. And we're going to be starting off with Fortune Cookie, okay? It's our passive and Roid Rage. It's entirely not that bad. No Trinket. So for this seed, it's going to be 0xx9 N7TB. Oh boy, so from what we got from Roid Rage as our starting passive, we got more movement speed and more range, which I think range is offered by 3, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, 2.5. It's only the speed that we're getting that's 0.3. So it's not that bad of like stats for right now in terms of like movement speed and range. Our damage is good. The tears rate, however, is absolutely abysmal, being at like 1.9, 1.99, and yeah, we're gonna definitely want to. Excuse you? We're definitely gonna want to grab Pisces. So we should have popped Fortune Cookie earlier. It was my mistake. But yeah, basically what it's gonna do, it's gonna have a chance to spawn a Soul Hearts, a tarot card, and just basically give us this little message pop-up. Never wants to do that every 2 rooms that we gotta have it applied here. We get Pisces as our first starting room item room, and it's absolutely good with the tears rate up and also the knockback effect. Yeah, credit card, okay. Credit card, we're gonna be able to get any, I think, is it all the, it's every yeah, all items and pickups in the shop are free, but we don't want to get that used and then just yeah, just get the jar. We want to be able to use it maybe ideally for the devil deal, because we do have a good amount of red heart containers. We have 3 red hearts. We got 3 of them. We got a fool's gold at the very top, and that's a double tinted rock there. Double tinted rock could be something interesting. I want to be able to see if maybe we can get an extra bomb. You see Pisces just being able to work its magic, because we almost got hit there. Look at that, we got another bomb. I'm going to be able to dispense the 2 bombs, and we do get a payout to actually get 2 more, so that's good. And 1 more at that too, okay. I'm not going to want to pick up the Soul Hearts yet, because I do want to go in the Curse Room. But since we got the Soul Hearts, it's relatively good, but we just don't want to pick them up yet. And we're at a good state as of right now. Oh, I didn't even mean to actually get in there just yet. In this state of our health pool that we're at right now, it's definitely worthwhile to maybe go ahead and take a gander at what's going to be in our Curse Room. We're also going to get Steven as our set of bosses here. Not too bad at all. I mean, we could get little Steven, but we could also get Steven, which gives us damage up. That'd be worthwhile in actually getting. There we go. We get actual Steven done, and now we got to get little Steven. And it doesn't really matter who we take down first in order to get that acquired item. Like, if we've had a few incidences where we took down little Steven and we've got actual Steven. There we go. And since we have Pisces, we could kind of manipulate the movement here, and yeah, we get little Steven. Here we go. We got the Soul Heart, and I Why did I even pick it up? After saying, you know, I don't want to pick up any of these soul hearts just yet because I want to go in the curse room. But I want to be able to see what we get here. And get Death's List and Rotten Baby. I'm kind of more leaning into getting Death's List more. But yeah, we should have picked up that that credit card along the way. But that's fine. That's okay. Yeah. That is a-okay. Because we're going to be able to walk away from this floor now, having to get Death's List. Very first floor. We could got Rotten Baby too. That's all around more so of a good familiar as well. But, you know, we don't want to have contributed into our pool that we got going on right now. We did see a lot of Fool's Gold. So I think ideally I'd want to actually get monies from those. I guess I haven't found our secret room at all. I'll see if maybe it could be here, but also bombing for the Fool's Gold, and we end up actually getting both. That's good. We could get Counterfeit Penny, and we do. Okay, nice. And here we get a bunch of good coins, ending up having to walk away from the floor, being at 22 coins. What's this tarot card? This is a strength card. Could have been a Hierophant card, but you know, had to take a look. So yeah, this floor being good overall, and we're gonna say goodbye to Little Steven. Here we are, and we get a sack room here. Now, Death's List is one of those items that applies targets to the enemies above their head. If we're able to take those out in specific order. And that creep damage is actually still there for some reason. If we're able to take those out, then we could get a reward from Death's List. Okay, we don't want to take damage now. As you see there, we got a shot speed upgrade from Death's List. What was that? What the heck? We got a golden key, so that's entirely good. Trying the best I can to actually wanting to move out of these moving out of the way of these guys, but I can't really be doing that. We get a golden coin. Or not golden coin, Death's List in here is not gonna matter. Just because these guys can't really damage us. Thank you, Death's List. Unfortunately, didn't get a hit on that one. Or that one. Okay, but now we got the hit from there. Wow, that was so delayed. Why was that one so delayed? That shot. That's kind of weird. Okay. So now it just looks like we're not gonna be able to get entire value. Unless we might from Death's List, or maybe from Fortune Cookie. Okay, we get a reverse Hierophant. Which we need to find now. And we need to find like a soul heart to be able to protect those. To be able to protect these hearts. It's relatively good, maybe for the thing. Relatively good, maybe for the sack room, possibly. Yeah, okay. That's entirely not that's entirely not a thing, but I guess it is, game. Also, it feels like we're not exactly applying the damage that I was thinking that we are. to these enemies, but I don't know. Could be tripping. Because I don't know, I feel like we should be hitting them in 2 shots, but we're hitting them in 3. Which is pretty weird. Gonna be able to use the golden key, and yes, for sure, I do want to get the compass half off, and then as well as the soul heart. Let's go to our item room, see what's going to be in there. I'm going to want to burst that one down, because, I mean, yeah, they're really so, like, an easy kind of target. We get a bunch of keys here. And yeah, Lacryphagy. Lacryphagy is definitely an item that exists in the Binding of Isaac. We got another double tinted rock.
I be hiding in these double walls of using the 2 bombers. Youch! Don't be doing that again.
Sorry, Tim. We gotta do what we gotta do. Here we get Dingle. Now, Dingle is more so a boss that spawns ads, just like that, so we're not going to be able to kill Dingle before any of the ads that pop up. Otherwise, if we're that powerful enough, then maybe we'd have a possibility to before they spawn ads, but yeah. Gonna back them into the back of the wall here. And they're gonna... Whoa, okay, that was... I've never seen Dingle do that, where he can, in a way, control his dash. Okay. I think it's... What was that? Genuinely, what was that? Clown physics. Clown physics, by the way. Cambion Conception, it would be good. But also getting bad PhD, I ideally would not want to... I would ideally not want to, like... I wouldn't even want to use a credit card for this at all. So it looks like we might be holding on to credit card for a bit longer. As for what I'm seeing. Because, like, bad PhD is good and all, but I don't want to have to lose, like... I mean, we have the option to not lose, like... I don't know. Ideally, if we end up having to get... So, you know, movement speed would be one, or maybe shot speed as well. In terms of, like, actually getting damage. The ideals stats that we want to lose is shot speed, luck, and then maybe in some case movement speed, which I actually do want to get. I'm absolutely going to take a shot speed down pill. We're going to get a trade-off in damage, having to get all the pills be bad now. And I'm pretty... Okay, yeah, there was one more pill that was on the floor. Let's see what that one was. It was amnesia. So I'm going to want to drop that here. And yeah, we're going to be able to grab this. Yeah, let's see if the super secret room is here. And it is actually. Gonna get a luck upgrade from there. Blind Rage. Yeah, I'll take that. Blind Rage is not too bad of an item. Or of a trinket, I should say. I'm gonna get more coins here. And what was in here? Oh yeah. Definitely an item, I'd say. Super secret room could have probably been there either. Oh yeah, true. We have counterfeit penny. Probably should have picked that up first before getting to pick up the coins. There we go. The effects of coupon is existent. And yeah, I'm not even gonna bother having to use Deathless for this room, because bonies are bonies. Unless there's like 2 or something, but yeah. Also, where are we going? Oh yeah. Seeing if there was something here, but I guess that's not the ad room. This is a puberty pill, but we don't want that. Ooh, spider butt. Yeah, it's not that bad as an item. I think we'd want more so a better active though, I'd say, in my personal opinion. Get a nickel from Deathless. Oh yeah, this room, yeah. I mean, it could have been easy if there wasn't any other ads. And we get Cards Against Humanity. There's also Charge Baby. We'd want to ideally use this in a room that is an XL room that is big enough to actually use. I did not want to pick that up. For the Cards Against Humanity. But yeah, I could definitely use Deathless in this room. And we get a movement speed upgrade. It's not too bad. You know, yeah, I think we should maybe use Petrified Poop in this room. It's all dependent if we get our Devil Deal here, which is going to be at a 33% chance to see if we can get that. And yeah, Gertie is going to spawn ads, so most definitely not going to be able to try and see if we can get Deathless procced. It's Green Gertie too, which I think spawns more ads, as they don't shoot as often. Yeah, I'm going to want to do that because, yeah, there's just way too many. Also got to be careful here with where our positioning is, as these spooters do actually tend to be behind Gertie as a whole. Yeah, look at them pooters actually being behind Gertie. And we unfortunately do not get a Devil Deal item. We get marbles though. Yeah. In terms of losing shot speed though, it would be ideal. And actually getting some damage up in the process. I'm gonna go in the curse room. That way maybe... What's in here first though? Let's try and see if we can go into the curse room. Oh, that's definitely a abyss. I see. Okay. Oh. Well, okay. An extra bomb, and then as well as a soul heart that we're going to be able to dispense. Not ideally what I wanted to do, but whatever. Hopefully Deathless will pay out itself and we get a range upgrade. We didn't, unfortunately, swallow counterfeit penny. See who's our boss here. It's going to be Gluttony. Gluttony could drop a HP up pedestal or some hearts. And yeah. Also, that's Deathless giving us the soul heart. Look at that, I almost walked into that. How did I not get damaged? I felt like I was that close. That's weird. Yeah, Globin that spawns ads, we're not going to be able to get our Deathless to be able to get applied. Alright. I feel like at this point, maybe Counterfeit Penny is basically pretty good. Let's see if our secret room's here. It is here. We get an extra cent thanks to Counterfeit Penny. Go ahead and do our mob trap room. Gonna be able to get coins for it. And Deathless is not actually applied here for some reason. Okay, you were one hit. Thank you, Deathless. Or fortune cookie. So having the 1.5 movement speed is relatively good to be able to dash around these tiers that these enemies are giving us. And thanks to that one, we swallowed Counterfeit Penny. Alrighty. The other trinket that I wanted was a Lazy Worm. I don't want to have to end up getting the puberty transformation. Let's buy Charge Baby and then also get Piggy Bank as well. The thing is, we could probably use Cards Against Humanity twice. Yeah, I think maybe let's use it in this room. See if maybe we could get Petrified Poop. Because that is, I mean, it's really more so just early game economy that we're kind of worried about in that sense now. There's a penny. So yeah, this is gonna be one of those floors where it's gonna take an extra 5 minutes to get out of. Maybe 10. Could get soul hearts from here as well. Could get some heart drops. Merely, ideally so, we'd want to get Petrified Poop at some point here, but looks like we might not. Like we're just gonna get a bunch of coins. And, which that, you know, I don't mind at all. Since we do have Counterfeit Penny. Be able to having a 50% chance to adding an additional value to upon pickup. But you know, I'd want to see that already in hand. But yeah, in best cases to use this card, the Cards Against Humanity card, is like merely more so in a room that's big and that has a lot of empty spaces. And if you're able to find rooms like that and having Cards Against Humanity, that is a very much of a suggested area that you gotta use it for. We got a Rotten Heart. Did we get Sacro for this floor? We did not. So yeah, how is your guys' week? Hopefully it's been good. Definitely closer to the weekend now. There's a soul heart. As it is Thursday. As of right now. Well, as of this recording anyway. I don't know when at some point I'll be able to upload this. Since I have another one going already. There's a sticky nickel. And another puberty. Alrighty. Buy this extra key. Ooh, no thank you. Let's actually pick that up though. Just in case if we ever see it again. Because I think there was a few incidences where we've seen trinkets on the floor, but it came back again for some reason. But yeah, we'll stick with Lazy Worm. Yeah, maybe not. Hold on. Being at a 0.7. Or you know what, maybe we could end up getting a... You know what? Maybe we'll just stick with the Locust. Okay. Apollyon's best friend. Thank you, Piggy Bank. Even though I did not really anticipate the spike being there still. So yeah, 5 minutes later, let's go to the next floor. And 4th floor being at 25 minutes, by the way. Just want to point that out. Did Apollyon's best friend actually take that one out? That's interesting. Alright, we get Lust. Lust is the only boss in this floor that's gonna not spawn ads. Thank you, Charge Baby. Luck down and shot speed down. I'll take that. I'll take both of them actually. And paralysis prevents Isaac from moving and shooting for 2 seconds. I'm gonna want to take those kind of pills towards the end. There we go, and we got a range upgrade. You know, bad PhD, I kind of want to see... Wow, okay. That's crazy. I kind of want to see range down pills game. As most certainly what we don't want either. We don't want a tears down. You know what happened the last time? We took a... I mean, not the last time, but what happens if a tears down pill is in effect? Because, yeah, that's all types of horrible. Ooh, Book of Secrets now. Book of Secrets is interesting because it could, since we have the compass in our hand right now, it could give us the option of treasure map or blue map. In which I kind of want to have in hand. I don't want to leave behind Fortune Cookie though. Unless maybe a backpack is here? Nope. It's a placebo pill though. Placebo though. Being able to maybe get some type of being able to get some type of pill that actually creates, you know, in a sense. Oh, great. Okay. So we swallowed Napoleon's best friend. Pause. Also, this room I've never seen, and I don't want to ever see it again. Because what are those gaps? Yeah, I guess we'll keep petrified poop now. So a lot of options. Do we wanna keep counterfeit or not counterfeit penny? Do we want to keep fortune cookie as what we started with, or do we have a way into potentially finding our boss easy enough? Or do we take a placebo pill and having to actually get one of the pills? Okay, that's whack game. Wanting to actually get one of the pills that actually grants as a mere advantage. So many options to choose from.
Two of spades.
Gonna be able to double up our keys, thanks to Keep Spades. This one we have is Bad Trip. Oh, thank you, Charge Baby. Shouldn't have, but hey. I think Bad Trip allows... What does it do? 1 heart of damage becomes a full health pill, at least 1 or heart or less. Okay. Well, I'm gonna want to not hold on to that. And we get a boss... Not a boss item, but we get a Devil Deal item. Thanks to it being the Fallen. Okay, I feel like that was not... There we go. Wow. That's actually the first one that I've heard from Fallen. That kind of sound. And Eye of the Occult. Yep, it looks like we're gonna hold on to this credit card for a very long period. Even into the next floor. Yeah, that's still whack game that nickel is right there. For no reason either. Like, what is that? I also get a bunch of coins in this room. I think it would be really fun to actually get placebo in effect, but having to find an actual pill that, you know, can suffice the fun and give us more damage is pretty much what we're looking for throughout the run. Where are you at? There you are. I don't know why for some reason it just they just don't do that. They just don't come down right away. Now, let's see, we do have pills on the floor, but one of them is a tears rate pill that we lose out on. We do have a curse room still that we could go in. This is a paralysis one. And then that's a tears pill, but I don't know if I'd... Crazy. I don't know if I'd ideally want that. Let's actually go in here. Bob's Curse. As well as a few troll bombs. Get this arcade cabinet as well. Well, I think the game wanted to target the other set of those as well. It's kind of funny. Okay, let's see. No charge, baby. So let's see here now. We already found the super secret room. In which, do I want to play with placebo though? The only way that we'd be able to utilize placebo very effectively is if we're able to find a pill that we would actually sacrifice in losing a whole lot more. Which ideally would be luck. Let's see. Placebo charge takes 4 for the tears down, which we don't want. And the paralysis one could definitely... I think we definitely want to use 4. Hold on. Because now we're going to be able to actually buy another paralysis pill. Actually, paralysis kind of works as like a... It kind of works as a... What's it called? What's the book called? I got Satanic Bible. Kind of works as that. So maybe we did find our... You know, maybe we did find our pill that we want to take. Now, if we want damage, though, we gotta take one of the other stat down pills. So yeah, gonna be able to walk away from the floor with multiple black hearts. And Eye of the Occult. We're definitely gonna leave behind. I'm bombing this just in case if we get a tinted rock in here. Not going down into the mines, just I mean, who would want to do that? As a whole. Let's see if actually bad trip. Okay, well it just, you know, maybe gives us an extra coin. But alright, let's just go ahead and go on down. Alright, paralysis pill. I said it would be fun to actually get maybe some stat down pills that we'd be able to apply it on charge. And that's definitely what we don't want to have happen. Or that. And I love how Deathless just kind of says, oh, this is your next target. And proceeds to kill a different target. That is crazy. Why on earth would Death... Okay. Okay. We don't need any more money. I feel like we've had plenty of it. Enough. Okay. We got plenty enough thanks to Death's List. Okay. What is this one? Another bad trip. Our store is the opposite end, so we kind of ideally would want to go there. Yeah, Big Chub. I think they're gonna, yeah, they're gonna want to spawn ads, of course. Now this is the faster Chub. So why the? Okay, it's crazy. Right here could be the secret room here. And it is, luckily enough. Get a mega charge. We do have plenty plenty rooms to clear as well. Head of the Keeper. Okay. Head of the Keeper being there suddenly. And yeah, this is a 3-room. We get 3 more charges of a cooldown for our active item. Thank you, Charge Baby. Wow, okay. How interestingly enough that they all close in like that and just get me like that. That's crazy. Now, Head of the Keeper is going to have a 5% chance to spawn a key, not a key, but a coin. Just like so. Alrighty. And definitely getting a lot of monies. As to what we got going on right now. In terms of... Oh, I actually didn't want to... Actually wanted to go into our secret room and take that big battery. So I think Deathless still applies, like, if we actually end up bombing the whole room thanks to the Blackheart bomb. And then just proceeds to get rid of the target itself rather than the other ones that we're supposed to get rid of in order. If that makes sense. We could also farm up a whole lot of coins if we wanted to against these Head of the Keeper Knights, but we got Napoleon's best friend. Thank you, Charge Baby. See what's in our store, and it's gonna be greed. Of course. Of course it's greed, and yeah, I'm gonna be able to catch that tier that he's got at the edge. Steam sales good. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and face our boss at this point. Let's go ahead and face our boss. You're killing me, Napoleon's best friend. You're killing me here. And we get an orbital. Just what we need right now, right? Oh, thank you, Charge Baby. Shouldn't have. Excuse you? What was that Confisic BS that I've seen right there? So ideally, with us having this much money, we want to pretty much use it whenever we want to. And yeah, we did leave behind... I just realized now that we left behind credit card. Only me realizing that now. And Dark Matter. Dark Matter and Bloody Lust. I don't really like how this is set up though. As a whole. We do actually get it first tap, so that's good. And yeah, I guess I'll grab both of these. We do need damage as a whole, like just for right now. I'm not gonna like the fear effect that we're gonna apply to the to our enemies. So yeah. Okay, at some point, Deathless, you gotta give us a Tears upgrade, because I know you can do that. Okay, Soul Heart's good and all, but we want something else. Alright. Go to Curse Room, screw it. Get Tarot Cloth. We get the Sun card. Let's see what it reveals for us. Reveals a couple more rooms that we could clear. Oh great, it's one of those Vortex champion walking knights. Thank you, Charge Baby. Fear Shots, in a way, just kind of affects the walking knights effectively. Just them walking the other way around. But as a whole, for like a tier effect, I'm not really a fan of. Just because, you know, they kind of wobble around with wherever they go. And it's merely more so just unpredictable, like, movement that they're going towards. Thank you, Charge Baby. Especially ones that have high mobility, that we cannot really define where they go. So it would be nice to lock down a target and not have them squirm around that they're not really supposed to do as a whole either. And now we're just... Here, wait. Oh, wait, we can't use that. Or... Hold on, wait. What does it do again? 100 damage as it becomes full health pill. I guess the only way that I'd do that is if, like, we wanted to get charges. Alright. We got shot speed upgrade. And I guess we'll take Kiba Meat. Almost 45 minutes into Necropolis 2, by the way. Just want to point that out. Okay. There's a little clone physics that they do. And also the clone physics being applied thanks to also helping out with Pisces doesn't really help either. Another damage upgrade. This is the first time I've seen that death list. We also gotta stop taking damage as a whole, because that is getting relatively annoying. Dun's Habit would be pretty nice to actually get. Since when did that touch us? Like, actually. And Brother Bobby seems to pop up more often than normal. And Cursed Penny. Yeah, we most certainly don't want Cursed Penny. We don't want Cursed Penny. And Big Chub is just gonna spawn ads. We got a Tinted Rock here, giving us 1 soul heart. Thank you, Tim.
I got you, my boy. You be struggling out here, and I'll be getting you the full support whenever I can.
I appreciate that, big dog. Big dog Tim. It's this Justice card. Let's see who's in here. We get Wrath. Now Wrath is not going to spawn. Not going to spawn ads, so that's good. I'm going to be able to get a payoff from him. And we're just going to get a luck upgrade. We didn't get a bomb because he normally drops bombs. So does Deathless, but Deathless gave us a stat up, so that's merely what we're looking for. I'm going to want to do this just because there's a mini battery in here. Could get a room clear as well. We get a shot speed upgrade. So now we're looking for shot speed down. Pills, if possible. And yeah, a room like this with the egglets, yeah, that could be a pain. Or Death's List. Gonna bomb in here, see what we get. We're definitely gonna pick up Mr. Dolly. I'm gonna get, got his name. But we're definitely gonna get this guy. Wow, he does it the second time? That's really weird. And oh boy. Yeah, see what I mean with the fear shot being applied is like he would jump anywhere else, but him jumping in place like that would most certainly throw me off in that sense, because I'm like, okay, you're going this way, but now you're not going anywhere, basically. So it's more so like a, maybe I should have known that that was going to happen. But with fear shot being fear shot, yeah. You never know what's going to happen as a whole. I'm going to want to do this for right now. It's because of the mini battery. And the charge up as well. Speed down. Speed down would be pretty good. Another speed down. What's this pill? This is a hermit. Also, might as well get 5 more bombs here. And a key. You know, I think I would like speed down pill. But I think at that point, we're basically back to where we were. Well, not where we were, but a little bit less. Maybe a little bit less.
Speed down.
I think we might be able to, yeah.
Speed down.
Just a little bit less. The movement speed down pill is ideally not what we would get either. It's also going to apply... Look at that, we got our movement speed back. How funny. I wouldn't want to use the movement speed down pill too much. Especially because since now we have like a sort of the Satanic Bible effect on us. But not being able to spawn a... Ooh, look at that. Not being able to spawn a... What's it called? What am I thinking of? The Devil Deal item instead of a boss item. And in terms of boss items, is definitely what we want more. But in this case, we don't have Satanic Bible right now, so that's entirely good. Fish head. You know, let me go ahead and dispense majority of these coins in the rest of our donation machine. See how much it could take. It's gonna take that much. That's entirely great. Entirely interesting. Crystal ball. So crystal ball. Crystal ball is basically gonna apply the full mapping effect as a whole. But also could give us a soul heart, a rune, or a tarot card. And we could miss out on using paralysis X placebo combo. We would have a possibility of getting extra soul hearts or extra amount of survivability from both the rune and aura card. And we could get a better effect into knowing where we gotta go. This card is also pretty good in case if we want to get rid of ads. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with Crystal Ball.
Analysis.
Crystal Ball is relatively good. I'll definitely take Fish Head. Because at this point for... Let's actually see if we could swallow fish head. Yeah, we do have hearts on the field, so entirely good. I don't want to use up our Ace of Hearts just yet. And it's not like, oh my god, this is a good trinket to actually have. But, you know, being able to have something being, like, in our possession that we could get right now. Especially when we take too much damage as a whole, then I feel like it'd be definitely dependable to actually have in our inventory as of right now. And thanks to Marbles too. Marbles is going to be able to apply that swallowing the trinket effect. Otherwise, if there was some other item, aka the smelter, then we could do that. We would be able to know if we've swallowed the trinket if we hear a gulping sound. If we take damage. Because that is the only way that it's going to apply. And it hasn't yet. It hasn't done any of that. We could play the Wheel of Fortune machine to maybe get a better pill. That is a possibility as well. I'm going to want to get down to Polaroid Invincibility too when we get the item as well. I'm going to dispense all of my hearts into one big ol' chain fest of heart givens. Is that even a thing? Heart given ordeal. I have no idea. And we didn't swallow it, so that's okay. That's quite alright. We are gonna leave with Crystal Ball, though. We are gonna leave with that. Okay, get a possibility of a heart as well. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day so far. And or a good week. I know mine has been fairly interesting. That is a mega pill. Hold on a second. And we get that much damage? Hold on a second. Since it's a mega pill, I would imagine that it'd be a 12-room cooldown. I would imagine that pill being a 12-room. Is it not gonna tell me? Do Lockdown made big pills apply to me if Heartbreak? Yeah. Guess I would. Let's see, does it? Holy moly, it does. And it's a 4-room cooldown? Oh, Lord. Okay, so we actually swallowed fish head, finally. So that's interesting. Ooh. Okay, so what's also interesting is now we have a lockdown pill, but it's a horse pill lockdown. So it's going to be able to apply the lockdown a lot more. In which, yeah, I think I'm going to want to stick with. I'm sorry, Crystal Ball, but as long as if I'm doing damage as a whole. And yeah, I'm going to want to be able to do that. Even though Crystal Ball is definitely worth actually having, being able to get damage rolling is like phenomenal as well. Like, look at this. Look at that. Goodness gracious. And oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's take the mark. As well as Abba Dabba Ding Dong. And yeah. Now we're down to Polaroid Invincibility. Go ahead and go to the next floor. And Curse of the Lost. It's definitely one that I kind of want. And yeah, we're just going to be able to apply this luck down pill a whole lot more. Also, this room is entirely not what I want to be in. At all either. Yeah, I don't know what luck down indicates, or luck as a whole. I'm not gonna want to pick up the red heart. You get the reverse full card. What's that mega pill? There's speed down. Well, in this case, no. I think we'd want to use it just merely more so just to get down. Get down to our comfortable spot for movement speed. And yeah, this is relatively comfortable. 1.6.
Speed down.
Speed down. Whenever we have the horse pills like that, the announcer will have this huge scream, which I find really funny. We get the Hierophant. Thanks to the tarot card, we're able to actually get one extra. Yeah, Gluttony. You think you're gonna outweigh me, big dog? Yeah, I don't think so. So yeah, like I said, I don't know what luck implies for Binding of Isaac. It's merely more so of like the tier effects, I'd say. But having that now and then being able to apply big damage thanks to bad PhD, like yeah. Yeah, the Polaroid Invincibility kicked in. We get Crackjacks. I guess, yeah. And okay. Pay to win. Pay to win. Now, in a sense, I would like to know where we're going. I've been like, whoa, you should have gotten a crystal ball. And having the effects to get rid of the fun of us getting more damage. Yeah, I would not want to do that. We actually do have an evil up tag item. I think that's more so the Mark and Abaddon. Because I think it applies only 2.5? Or 0.5. And we're only currently holding 2 items, which gives us 1 flat damage. So yeah, more damage, I'm more than welcome to actually have. Speaking of more damage, let's get the more damage in. Yeah, at this point now we're kind of hard hitting. Now I would believe there is a cap though in us getting that's fine. And us just getting what are those pills? Oh, I think those are the speed downs. Yeah, I think those are the speed down.
Monster, you don't belong in this world.
Go ahead and go up against Mom's Heart. And a 67% chance passed. And we get Sulfur and Betrayal. We do get Leviathan here and actually getting Sulfur, so that's a must get. We're gonna be able to have Flight now. And still gonna stick with still gonna go ahead and stick with Placebo. I don't think we got did we? No. Well, okay. I was gonna say, let's go ahead and get one more charge, but yeah, let's just go on up. Alrighty, and I would believe we're gonna go to the right. Yeah, having that room set up with all that is definitely not what I like either. Also don't want to be in here. Oh, okay. Well, the game's telling me that we gotta go the other way. Yeah, I don't want to have to spend my time in that room if like I gotta like, you know. Oh, we don't have Spectral Tears. Otherwise, that would have been pretty much phenomenal for us to pass through our tears, through obstacles. Just these kind of enemies I don't really like either. That's the thing. Also, we got Tim.
That's right, I'm done taking care of whoever the hell that was.
Well, in case you didn't know, Tim, that was that was Famine. Don't look at me. I totally did not forget who the hell that was.
Speed down.
And take the speed down pill and go ahead and face up against Isaac.
You don't belong in this world.
Now, in terms of like hard hitting as what we were able to do against these enemies, Isaac is definitely more so on the tougher side as of who we're facing right now. Well, it's not going to be too bad, since we are putting up a good amount of damage. Oh boy, you were one hit, sir. Deathless, you've been giving us a lot of nickels, I will say. Like, Deathless, throughout the entire run that we've been doing, I've only yet to see only one that you've given us in terms of damage. I'm gonna go all the way to the right. Okay. Get 2 cages in this. Unfortunately enough, on a floor like this, we cannot bomb. Ooh, scapular. We cannot bomb our way through the rooms. We gotta fully clear out the entirety of the room. Excuse you. Also, do we really gotta go all the way more forward, game? I think it might be like, well, Then you've only freaking gone to these rooms that you haven't been able to utilize. Oh my god. Okay, I had a brain fart. I don't know what I'm thinking anymore. But yeah, you're not using what you're supposed to use. Is what I was merely trying to say. Okay, let's stop taking damage here. Yeah, look at that -20. -20 luck as of right now. Yeah, I genuinely don't even know what I was saying. I kind of like forgot in a sense. Oh, hey, bloat. It's 2 bloats, by the way, and this one's green. But yeah, go up against blue, baby. Lock down. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. The freaking deaths list. Deaths list being like, oh yeah, we're definitely gonna give you rooms that are much more easier. Also, ref, I want to see that. That tier did not hit me. Okay, that one did. Whoa. Whoa, blue baby. And an eternal heart. But yeah, the floor 1 deaths list, you know, throughout the run, just seeing it, it's a hit or miss item. Because really, yeah, I've only seen deaths list be applied once in terms of giving us damage. Basically, every other payout that it's been giving us, it gave us nickels. And maybe a pill here and there. Or a couple keys. But in terms of stats, it didn't really give us much. And in terms of stats, for Deathless being given to us, I've mainly more so seen range. Because, yeah, we were at a good amount of range there in that run. I think we were at like, what, 12 or 10? I know we were at a double-digit number, but, you know, nonetheless, in terms of, like, Death was giving us damage, yeah. Yeah. In terms of the ecosystem, though, throughout the run, it's been great. The money was good. The bomb department and the key department was pretty good. For us not really having, you know, really worried to not have that much. But ending up being a bad PhD, being a good payout, and also having the placebo paralysis pill, giving us the Black Soul Heart regeneration sort of thing in the beginning of the run, and then after giving us the big old punch to the face damage, being at 25. You know, it's really good. But speaking of really good, it'd be really good if you guys enjoy this video, and be sure to subscribe and leave a like for it as well. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day and or night wherever you are. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves and staying hydrated. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Much love and peace out, you guys. See you guys.